Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to a super grateful Wrestling Days because yesterday I asked you to smash that like button. If we got 500 likes, then we would do this video, and that is exactly what you did. We got 500 likes on yesterday's video in I think it was like 10 hours, something like that. You guys are getting quicker. You're getting actually quicker, which is amazing. It gives me so much more confidence to do these videos because at least I know 500 people are going to enjoy it, or at least want to see. No one enjoys them. It's a struggle for all of us, but at least 500 people want to see it. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. So let's do it again. As I said, I'm getting a lot out of it, so let's do 500 likes again. I'm quite happy with this. 500 likes, and then tomorrow we will do the best NXT UK 205 live. We will look at all of it. So I'm thinking Brian Kendrick, TJ Perkins, Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne. I'm thinking all of that developmental talent. We're going to look at the best figures. A lot of them have only ever had one figure. Although I'm thinking, you know, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, they've had a couple. But we will look at it all. William Regal as well. William Regal is down in developmental. Yes, as a general manager, but still. So yeah, we will look at it all. So smash that like button if you want to have a look at all of that developmental talent and their best figures. Okay, so with all of that being said, let's move on to the female main roster. So let's start, shall we, with the head honcho, not Vince McMahon, Stephanie McMahon. Now, there's never been a Linda McMahon. I would love a Linda McMahon, but she's in politics at the moment, so I don't see that happening. But Stephanie McMahon, if you want her corporate look, then get basic 51. If you want her wrestling attire, then I would go Elite 37. That is what she wore when she had a match against Brie Bella at SummerSlam a few years ago. So that is her actual wrestling attire. Next, we got Alexa Bliss, and this is hard. This is really difficult because they've had a decent Elite figure. The only problem was the chest was a little bit low. There was still a few little issues with the attire, nothing massive. And it was a good figure. I mean, some people didn't like it. Some people thought it was amazing, and like me, somewhere in the middle. So it really split opinion. Have a look, see what you think. Do you think that's amazing? Do you think it's trash, or do you think it's okay? I actually prefer basic 68. I love the disgusted look on her face. She's a heel. That's how she does look a lot of the time, just disgusted at people. And I really liked the ring attire. This is what she wore down in NXT. She's got the different colour at the end of her hair, like the tips of her hair are a different colour, which is what she had. Yeah, I just thought this was a really great basic. Alicia Fox, basic 19. Love the head thing. I don't even know what it is. It's not a scarf. Is it a snood? I don't know. I don't know what you call it, but it's some kind of headwear. And yeah, that's really cool that you get that with a basic. Bayley, I've gone with NXT TakeOver, the colourful blue attire. She's all about colour. You can get a really smart network spotlight, and that's like gold, but it doesn't really pop as much. For me, this Bayley, this NXT TakeOver Bayley, is blue, it's colourful, and you get a tube man. You get a tube man. You have to have a tube man. That is like one of the greatest accessories ever. Next, Dana Brooke, basic 81. I really like this figure. I really rate this figure. She's never had an Elite, but I really think this basic is one of the best. Next, we've got Ember Moon. She has had an NXT TakeOver Elite, which looks really cool. Liv Morgan has got a forthcoming figure. We've seen a computer-generated image of it, but we haven't seen anything else yet, but they could really make that figure look great. Next, we've got Mickie James. Again, really tough. The Elite comes with an old school women's championship, but I don't like the face as much. It looks a little bit too thin. She looks healthier in her original Basic Series 3, so I'm going to go with that. I don't know what it is about the face on that Elite. It's not terrible, but I do prefer Basic Series 3, and that is old. I think you're going back to the first year Mattel made wrestling figures there. Next, we got Natalya, Basic 61. I've done a review of this figure. It's awesome. Love the fact you can take that kind of jacket, shoulder thing off. Very, very cool. Very good basic. Nia Jax has got some of the best figures ever made. Some of my highest rated ever figures are the Nia Jax basics. They could be the best ever basics. I just think the detail's stunning. It's big. She looks imposing. Great attire. The face scan's perfect. Hair, Scott. It's just, they're perfect. I absolutely love them. But she has got an Elite coming out that is more detailed, and you can change the heads. So even though those basics are stunning, get Elite 65. Ronda Rousey Ultimate Edition is on the way. I actually quite liked her first basic, thought it was alright. The Elite, some people are saying are better, but I don't like the fact that it's not wrestling attire. It's just, like, it's what she wore when she signed a contract. I would go with the Ultimate Edition. I think it's got the best face scan. This is a brand new line. It's got super articulation. Very, very excited for that. And the Warrior that's in that series. Oh, looks like one of the best figures ever made. Forget best basic or best elite. It looks like one of the best figures ever made, that Warrior. Next, Sarah Logan has no figure. I don't recall seeing a figure, but we are undoubtedly going to get a figure in 2019. They have got to be working on one of those right now. She's on the main roster. She's seen every week on Raw. That figure is coming, trust me. Next, we've got Sasha Banks. I was really tempted to say Elite 44, but the problem with Elite 44 is when you take the glasses off, her face doesn't look very good. Like, her eyes don't look quite right. So I'm going to go with the Walgreens. The Walgreens exclusive. I think Sasha looks cool there. She comes with glasses. She comes with a championship bout. She's also got quite nice bright ring attire. So I'm going to go with that Walgreens Elite. But honestly, I think the best Sasha might be Elite 44 if you don't take the glasses off. If you keep the glasses on and just have Sasha standing there. Because I'm sure she's even got little knuckle dusters that say legit boss, which is amazing. Amazing. Next, we've got Tamina, Basic 69. This is one of the worst basics. I hate it. I hate the fact they just paint over the belly buttons. The t-shirt is just painted on. It looks too tight. It's horrible. I really don't like it, but it's the most accurate Tamina they've released. Next, we got Paige. Wait for the forthcoming Elite. I don't know if it's a Walgreens exclusive. I feel like Bill told me it was. So, yeah, but wait for that. That figure looks absolute fire. There's no Paige figure that can match up to that, in my opinion. Next, we got Asuka. Again, there's a forthcoming Elite. This was meant to be a WrestleMania 35 exclusive, but it's no longer a WrestleMania 35 exclusive. It's just coming out in the normal line. Hopefully, it still gets the robe. I want it to have the mask. I want it to have the robe. It was originally going to come with a robe and several masks. I don't know if it's still going to do that. We're going to have to wait and see. But that Asuka, the face scan is incredible. Next, we got Becky Lynch. There is no man figure. That is the sad news. No man, the man figure. So I actually think the best Becky is in a battle pack. Battle pack 55. It's one of the most recent Beckys. I think they've just got the face right, finally. They've had some awful Becky Lynch faces. Awful. But this one, in my opinion, nails it. Iconics, no Peyton Royce. But Billie Kay has got an NXT basic figure. You will get Iconics figures this year. I am absolutely sure of it. They've been on the main roster for a little while now. So I would expect a battle pack, actually. Billie Kay, Peyton Royce. They might even do them as like 2 basic figures, both in Iconics attire. Or they could do 2 elites. I'm not sure if they will go elites. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But you are definitely going to get Billie Kay and Peyton Royce this year. Carmella, I think the Fan Central Elite looks awesome. Really, really cool. So I would definitely go for that. I believe that's Fan Central Walgreens, I think. Fan Central used to be Toys R Us, but I think it's Walgreens now. Charlotte Flair, Elite 54 with that stunning blue robe. Looks absolutely amazing. Lana, I would go basic 58. She's wearing blue. They're on SmackDown at the moment. You could have gone red, but I feel like that's more Raw. So I would go for that basic 58. Next, we got Mandy Rose. She came out basic series 92, I believe. And that is her first time to line figure, her only figure so far. Naomi has got a Walgreens exclusive that hasn't come out yet to my knowledge. It keeps getting delayed. I don't know why. I'm told it's still coming out. I'm sure it's still coming out. And this has got a glow-in-the-dark belt. Yeah, I really need that figure. I think it looks awesome. Next, we've got Sonya Deville. That is basic 95. That was only shown off the other day. Sadly, Zelina Vega and Lacey Evans. Both recent kind of call-ups from NXT. Neither of them have got figures yet. And the final figure, Nikki Cross. Not sure what brand she's going to. But I thought we would mention Nikki Cross because she has got a new figure. Her only figure. Elite Series 66. So you could put her in with Sanity. Or, yeah, she's kind of out on her own these days. But that is it, guys. That is all of the female talent that is on the main roster at the moment. And there are some fantastic, honestly, some of the best figures are in this video. That Nia Jax in particular, the brand new Ultimate Edition Ronda Rousey, just absolutely stunning. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like because we will do a video looking at NXT, NXT UK and 205 Live. We will cover all that developmental stuff, but I'm not sure how many people want that, so let me know if you do by hitting that like button. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.